If you are innocent in our eyes, you must be guilty in his. Hello and welcome to Liam's Lyceum. I'm your host Liam, aka Himbar, that I'll be doing a spoiler-free review of Glen Cook's The Silver Spike. The Silver Spike is a 1989 novel, and it is a Black Company novel by Glen Cook. It is kind of a spin-off, though. I think it's technically considered to be 3.5 or something like that. It takes place at the same time as Shadow Games, but follows those who stayed in the North after the White Rose rather than going south with the Black Company. So I've previously reviewed Shadow Games. You can follow along there, but we get to see some favorite characters, though, that stayed, like Raven. The narration is different because it's not Croker's account. Rather, it's done by Case. He was a farmer and is uneducated, and he met Raven as well, I think as Corby, after working for the Limper. I don't like his narration as much, but if we had stuck to Croker, we wouldn't have the story at all right? As far as diegetic reasons go, this one makes sense. After the war with the Dominator, much is up for grabs, including the Silver Spike, which holds the soul of the Dominator and is stuck into a tree, a sapling spawned from the Father Tree. There is a group of characters that are once again separate from our narrator at the start, but they are trying to get the spike. Raven and Darling have separated, and the Black Company, of course, have also gone their separate ways from those two. Raven is a wreck, and he must find his badassness again, essentially. It's up to Case to get him some sort of goal, or at least put him in the right direction. It's a good example of the peaks and valleys even the most impressive humans can go through. He's not really a hero, though at times he feels kind of like one, but neither is really anyone else. The Night Stalkers are also present, the guys who defeated the Black Company. Many parts in this story move pretty swiftly. It's not a long book, and the chapters are tiny. Overall, this book is fun for the Dominator stuff, but it was my least favorite of the series so far, even more than Shadow Games. What this does well is showing the dark side of humanity, toxic masculinity, for example, bad sexual appetites, and while staying focused on small, everyday people. Of course, we have many soldiers in an empire and their relationship and the purpose of their soldiers have in the world, which is fun stuff to explore, and Cook does a great job doing this in military fantasy style. My favorite part is during a press game, forcing others to enlist. The Limper is a big player here too, and an interesting ending with disease and riding into the sunset. So not a bad one, and worth reading if you liked the first three Black Company novels, and if you wanted to go on to the Book of the South and had decided to maybe pass this one up. I would read it still. It's fun, even if it's not my favorite. Anyways, Liam from Liam's Lyceum. I'll catch you next time.